Hello, and welcome back to the Shoba News Wolves.
Like the sweet passage of time, all good things come to an end, and today is our final broadcast of this school year.
We thank you for tuning in all year and hope some of you will be up here next year in the fall. But for now, we have a jam-packed and potentially Emmy Award-winning episode for you today.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Take it away, Ethan, with weather.
Good morning, Neshoba. Today you can expect a partly cloudy day with a chance of passing showers and a high of 75 with a low of 58 later in the night. Watch out for wind gusts of up to 9 miles per hour in the northward direction with a beautiful waning crescent as the sun sets tonight at 8:09. Now, let's see what's happening in your neck of the woods. Don't forget your sweatshirt if you're head to the chem hall with temperatures predicted to drop below freezing. The Spanish hallway hace mucho calor with a chance of heavy showers in the physics hallway. Thank you for tuning in to Shoba. Now on to Amy and Reagan.
Hey, Amy, do you have any fun ideas for over the summer?
I have a few.
Like what?
You could get ice cream at Rhoda's in Sterling, or Erickson's in Maynard, or even New City Micro Creamery in Hudson.
Sounds like fun. Do you have any other ideas?
A super fun idea would be to go to Kimball's in Westford. They have mini golf, bumper boats, and, of course, ice cream. Do you have any fun ideas?
Something I like to do with my friends is go to Fruitlands and watch the sunset. And I've also been over to Davis Farmland in Sterling a few times, and it's really fun.
Those sound like fun ideas.
Now back to Michael and Hayden.
The NRHS Sunshine Fund is sponsoring a fundraiser for the American Heart Association in honor and support of Mr. Poyer, a NRHS history teacher who's awaiting a heart transplant.
Mr. Poyer is beloved by students and staff alike. Scan the QR code on the screen now and on the TV screen in the CAF.
Let's get involved in the Shoba.
In other news, there will be an April 2023 Civil Rights Focus trip run by Mr. Denson.
If you are interested, there is a planned Zoom meeting for students and families to hear about the trip and enroll on May 31st.
Look for informational posters going up soon.
Any students with questions can email Mr. Denson or find him in the Student Support Center.
Now, let's head over to our feature report.
Hi, my name is Becca Story. This is Ethan Smits. Is that right?
Yes, this is Ethan Smits.
Thank you. We are here to do part 2 of the safety course for the state police. It's going to be fun. Got a whole lot of drunk goggles and cars, and yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Word.
On a more serious note, this is a really cool program here. It shows, the dangers of getting yourself in a situation like this. And it's a very real situation that us as high schoolers have to face, and that is that we need to be smart when we're making decisions, especially, this time of year.
Although we do not promote the use of substances, with prom season around the corner, it's very crucial that you put in place proper precautions to keep you and your loved ones safe.
As you can see here, I'm now wearing the goggles. It's actually affecting my balance just standing here trying to talk to you. Everything is slightly shifted to the right, and leads to a very interesting thing. So I'm going to try to walk in a straight line. Ethan? So, as you can see, these cars are pretty cool. They're called Sydney cars. We've seen them a couple times now. And basically how they work is that they have this sensor in it that the cops can choose where your wheel goes and how much gas you get and all that. And it simulates the fact that you don't have full control over you or your vehicle when you're under the influence. and it's a very cool process and experience to feel.
Good luck, my kid.
Did that involve all your concentration to do?
Every single ounce of it.
Okay, so honestly, you did fairly well. Okay, you followed my directions. You went through the cones. Could you really figure out the goggles and where you had to look in order to pass things?
I had an idea, but it was no perfect science, I feel like.
Okay, all right. That's goggles. Alcohol doesn't allow you to do that.
Right.
There is no trying to figure out what the alcohol is going to do to your body. If I drive slow, if I drive fast, I can pass these. So this is a mechanical impairment that we can, at the second round, we can figure out. Alcohol's not going to allow you to do that.
Right.
So yeah, you did good with goggles. I'm not going to put 2 bottles of beer into you to try it again.
I'd say it's a good idea.
But I think we would see a little bit of an impairment. Yes?
All right, cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate the experience.
Nice job.
Don't mess up, Evie.
Celebrate your Neshoba graduate this June. Neshoba Regional Dollars for Scholars is doing a graduation balloons and lawn sign fundraiser to help you get ready for graduation parties and decor.
Money raised will benefit future student scholarships. Go to bit.ly/graduation balloons to buy your graduation balloons and senior lawn signs now through May 27th.
You'll need to add the pickup day to your calendar, June 9th between 3 and 7:30 p.m. at the high school.
And now on to the regional report.
Bagel joint.
Hi, Neshoba.
We're at Bagels Plus in Acton today.
Woohoo! We're gonna get some bagels for Brecky.
Yes.
Come along. Hey, Neshoba! We just finished our bagels at Bagels Plus.
Delicious.
Rate it out of 10.
I give it a solid 8.
I'll give it I'm gonna give it a 9. Give it an 8.5. Okay. What did you all get? What did you get?
You go first, Sophia.
I got a French toast bagel with berry cream cheese. Really good if you like a sweet bagel.
I got a classic sesame bagel with butter, but if you don't like cream cheese like me, you would really like it.
I got cheddar bagel with veggie cream cheese. Even though it tastes like a plain bagel, it was really good. So,
You should definitely go to Bagels Plus, guys. They have amazing bagels.
Yes,
Yeah, guys.
really good bagels.
Back to the broadcast.
I love me some bagels. You know what else I love?
What?
Taking part in community events. Please join us in honoring and celebrating our LGBTQIA+ community on Sunday, June 5th at the 2nd Annual Bolton Pride Parade.
Following the parade, there will be a rally on the town common with public speakers, tables hosted by local organizations, vendors, yoga, music and dance performances, a cash raffle to benefit our Metro West, and food and ice cream trucks.
At 2 p.m., there's a walking parade from Everson School to the town common.
At 2:30 through 6 p.m., there will be a rally in the town common. Parking will be at Emerson and Florence Sawyer schools.
Check out the Bolton Pride Parade and Rally event page on Facebook for more information.
Now it's so to Mari with sports.
In these upcoming weeks, Neshoba has some great games to be played for our spring sports. Girls Lacrosse has upcoming games away until their final game, which is their senior night versus Littleton on May 24th. Come support the girls and the seniors before they head off into the possible playoff season. Boys Lacrosse has away games as well, close by AMSA and Littleton, before also heading into a possible playoff postseason. Track has upcoming meets too, with their select meets coming up in late May and June. Baseball and softball also have games coming up home and away as well. Tennis has had an amazing season and will continue to work to be even better for next year. Unified Track has also had an amazing season, with many of their athletes having great wins and new personal records. Congratulations to all our spring athletes, and we wish you the best in your upcoming games.
We haven't had an episode in a while, so we've got a big episode coming up for you. We're going to take a road trip to the UMass Amherst campus. We have a few guests with us today. We have Jake, our friend from Acton. We have Jimmy behind the camera. Hope you have fun today.
This is Sylvia. She's a 1994 Saab 900S convertible. She's from Sweden. Come around here. When I pop the hood, opens like a clamshell. Nothing too special, but it's got a straight 4, little half a V8 in there. No turbo, sadly, but she's still fun.
This is my 2011 Camaro RS package, pushing 312 horsepower to the wheel, 287 pounds of torque, 3.6 liter V6, and it's a nice ride.
This is my 2000 BMW Z3. It's got a 2.8 liter straight 6 under the hood, about 200 horsepower, 5-speed manual. It's got racing seats, racing suspension, new exhaust. You know, it should be the perfect car for the trip.
This is my 1998 Porsche Boxster. It's a mid-engine flat 6, 5-speed manual, pushing about 200 horsepower back in 1998 when it was made. Got some issues, but we're doing good today. Got a check engine light on, but we don't worry about that.
It is currently 11:30. We were supposed to leave at 10 o'clock. Mark only just got here. Hopefully one thing goes right today.
It's like 11:30, supposedly an hour 20 to Amherst. We'll make a few stops along the way. We're on Route 2! Let's go!
Got on board a westbound 747. Didn't think before deciding what to do.
Status update, it started to rain. Quite badly. We're trying to find a truck stop to pull over it.
It's raining!
Rang true, sure rang true.
Oh, roof's up, boys, roof's up. Shut up, Mark. We look really closely. Andrew Spratt passing on the left. Let's go.
Check engine light for those who didn't believe. It's a mass airflow sensor issue. Should be fine. I think the sensor just needs to be cleaned. The air filter also hasn't been replaced in probably about 100 years, so gonna replace that, clean this filter, the sensor, and hopefully that clears up the check engine light. But for now, we're just going with a ethically ball mentality.
And there goes Jimmy. Alright, we're stopped off of Route 2, got nice again, we're putting the tops down. Jake's having a little trouble with his front reflector. It appears to be coming off and rubbing against the wheel, which is pretty sick. Let's get a close up. Cruising on the back roads now to Amherst. This is the best part of the ride.
Don't know which one to take. Please don't tell them how you found me. Don't tell them how break. Give me a break. Seems it never rains in southern.
All right, it's about 1 o'clock. We're arriving in Amherst now. The sun's out. It's beautiful. We're probably gonna try to find a place to grab lunch, and yeah, we'll update you guys then. It's going well.
In California, but girl, don't they warn ya? It pours, man, it pours.
We stopped for lunch at the Harp Irish Pub, which was a short ride from downtown Amherst. While the outside was unassuming, it had a very nice vintage and rustic interior. They had a great menu as typical pub food like burgers and nachos, and the weather was really great, so we sat outside and of course had Sprat to keep us entertained.
Smooth pavement, nice winding roads.
Smooth sailing from here.
Smooth sailing from here. Any, what did you think of lunch, Jack?
It's delicious. I had a fish fry, ate the whole thing.
Nice.
Finished all the French fries, had some fried pickles as well. Delicious.
Awesome. I had a bacon cheeseburger with some Applewood smoked bacon. Fried. Jack and I are back on Route 2 now. We preemptively put the top back up because we're heading towards a pretty large storm cloud. Didn't feel like getting soaked.
AC on, set just right.
Yeah, we're doing good, I think. Got about maybe 45 minutes till we're back home in Stowe. We'll update you along the way.
We might even leave the USA.
Those are some scary clouds up ahead. Pretty spooky. Here comes Brett, ladies and gentlemen. There he goes! Go, Brett, go!
No use of you running or screaming and crying, 'cause you've got a
Alright, we're cruising back into Harvard now. Just got off Route 2.
Top back down.
Top is back down, ladies and gentlemen. We're about 15 minutes from home, and we'll do a little recap when we get there.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to our final Neshoba Top Gear episode. We hope you had as much fun watching it as we had making it.
Thanks, guys. It looks like you had a great time.
On Saturday, May 14th, seniors Nina Ambrose and Veronica Welch performed at the Massachusetts Instrumental and Choral Conductors Association Solo and Small Ensemble Festival.
The two performed one piece together in which they scored a perfect score. Additionally, Nina performed a solo piece and also received a perfect score.
Nina was then selected as one of 15 acts to perform at the Honors Concert this Saturday in Lexington. Congratulations to both students. Now over to Beckett with the teacher feature.
Just kidding. It's us again.
For our final teacher feature, we had to feature somebody extremely special.
It's Miss Foley.
Broadcast would not be possible without you, and neither would the regional.org.
We want to thank you for all the hard work you put into our broadcasts every week and all of your other classes every week. Miss Foley is an amazing teacher, and the school would not be the same without her. We appreciate her spirit and her incredible diligence and
all the hard work she puts in for everyone all the time.
Miss Foley, this is for you. Ooh.
Thank you, Miss Foley.
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 Hey, Miss Foley, thank you so much. This class has meant the world to me. It's given me a chance to really explore my interests and do something that I'm really proud of. So thank you so much. This class is awesome.
Thank you, Miss Foley.
Thank you, Mrs. Foley.
Thank you, Miss Foley. Thank you, Mrs. Foley.
Miss Foley, thank you so much for being such an awesome teacher and letting us kind of take hold of the broadcast and being laid back and letting us do our own thing and kind of take control. I kind of said that twice, but that's okay. Thank you so much.
Hey Neshoba, us seniors here on the journalism and broadcast team will be leaving school soon. Unfortunately, you guys have some time left to go, so here are 2 shows to get you to summer break. Good news for Stranger Things fans, as part 1 of season 4 is coming to Netflix May 27th. The 4th season will be split into 2 parts, with the second part airing 5 weeks after the first part premiere. Season 4 will start off a couple months in the future after the big battle at Starcourt, with Al and Will going to a new school in California. Although the gang might be far apart in the beginning of the season, many are expecting them to come back together to fight a new monster called the Vecna. How will they team up to battle this new beast without the help of Elle's powers or Hopper by their side after he's captured by the Russians? We can't wait to see what happens in this new season. For all you Star Wars fans, Disney is releasing yet another TV show for the Star Wars universe, in which you might see some familiar faces. Ewan McGregor reprises his role as Obi-Wan for the new show, along with Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker. The show will follow Obi-Wan Kenobi 10 years after he was betrayed by Anakin, as he hides on Tatooine. Although we don't know much about the new show, McGregor says that Obi-Wan you see in the series will more closely resemble the character when he was first played by Alec Guinness in A New Hope. A star-studded cast of both old and new faces to the series will be on the show when it premieres May 27th on Disney+. Now over to Alex and Hayden.
Thanks, Alyssa. I'll definitely check out those shows.
If you're looking for more entertainment, the NRHS Choral Group will perform on Wednesday, May 25th at 7 p.m.
NRHS concerts are held in the NRHS Auditorium, and admission is $5 per person, but seniors and students are free. Tickets are payable at the door. These concerts are family-friendly. Younger musicians are especially encouraged to attend. Come and enjoy music at Neshoba Regional High School.
And now over to Hayden
and Mark for a revisited parking lot PSA.
Hey Neshoba, it's me Mark, and I'm back with my co-host Hayden for Parking PSA Part 2. We're going to dive into this jungle of a parking lot to see if you guys learned absolutely anything from our last PSA. And well, Hayden, do you think they even learned a single thing from last time?
You know, I gotta say, I don't think we've learned anything new, but, you know, maybe a nice refresher lesson will help everyone out. So, let's get into it. Folks, we are here today in a lovely car, a 2013 Volkswagen Jetta with the largest trunk space of any 2013 midsize sedan. But what's even better than that is this vehicle has a lovely parking pass displayed, and they are parked in the correct spot. So, be more like this 2013 Volkswagen Jetta.
Rocco, how do you think the parking in the Neshoba student parking lot has been recently?
Awful. It's ridiculous. Nobody's even here, so that's the first thing. And then we got guys pulling in this fast. You gotta stay safe.
and half the people park in the wrong spot. Get it together, people.
Man, it is a beautiful day here at Neshoba, to be quite honest. Oh my god, Mark! This is a good life lesson to be aware of your surroundings at all times in the parking lot and look both ways, because you never know when you might run someone over.
Yep.
He agrees. This problem does not exist just with the students. This problem spreads to the teachers a lot. As you can see here, with this black sedan on our grass. This is our ecosystem, our future, and this car is just parked on it. This car is killing grass, harming the environment. I urge this person to do better, to save our environment. Now, I don't see any white lines here. I would hardly call this a parking space. And yet we have two people not parked in parking spaces. I'm not saying they deserve tickets. However, I think 2 tickets are in order. I have some not so kind words for the 2023 class president, Will McPhail. If you look around us, what does it look like? The teacher's parking lot, Will. Yeah, here you are, parked here, Will. What are you doing? How can we trust you to be president?
Thank you, everybody, for watching to the end of our segment. I hope you all took something away this time from the parking PSA. But thanks for watching the last broadcast. Peace out, Neshoba.
Thanks, guys. Okay, welcome to question of the week. Final question of the week of the year. Let's go.
Hi, I'm here with
Avery.
and Ryan. And my question to you today is, what was your favorite segment of the broadcast?
I would say I really liked the teacher feature. I thought everyone did a really great job on it.
I like question of the day. Thank you, guys.
Hello, I'm here with
Al,
Temmie, Zoe.
And the question today is, what was your favorite segment from the broadcast?
I love me some question of the week.
Music and arts 24/7. I agree with both of those.
Great answers. Thank you all. Hi, I'm here with
Gia.
And today I'm asking you, what was your favorite episode of the broadcast this year?
Honestly, it was probably when we were doing like class play stuff, because I like seeing everybody's like videos promoting their play.
I agree. Great answer. Thank you, Gia. Hello, I am here with
Abby, Willow, Grace, Laylee.
And the question of the week this week is, who is your favorite member of the broadcast?
Ethan Smits. Ethan. Also Ethan. Ethan.
Gorgeous. Thank you so much. Hello, I am here with
Izzy.
The question of the week this week is, who is your celebrity crush from the broadcast?
I'd have to say it's Beckett.
Good answer. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with
Amelia.
And today I'm going to be asking you who your celebrity crush on the broadcast is.
Definitely the cameraman.
Okay. Hello, I'm here with
Mrs. Williams.
And the question today is, what was your favorite segment from the broadcast this year?
I loved it when you explained how skids are affected by four-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, and two-wheel drive vehicles, and demonstrated. It was brilliant.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Good. How are you? Yeah, of course.
Outstanding. What can I do for you?
We were wondering if you'd like to participate in the last question of the week for the year.
This is a lot of pressure. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in. What's the last question?
The question is, what was your favorite segment from the broadcast?
I'm sorry. Did you say broadcast? What broad? Oh, this broadcast. I noticed that DeBello is still playing with the big mic. He's not letting you use it?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay, my favorite part of the broadcast has to be really anything that doesn't involve DeBello, Story, or Salmon What did you finally cut that kid loose and let him go swimming upstream? What did you do with that kid?
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
He's cut.
So yeah, anything that doesn't have those guys in it.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
I'm here with
Emma.
Okay, the question of the week is, who's your least favorite member of the broadcast?
Definitely Marcus DeBello.
Good answer. Thank you. I'm here with
Henry Dittamore.
All right, the question of the week is, what was your favorite segment from the broadcast this year?
I'm going to have to say Michael Sutt's political ad.
Good answer. Thank you. I'm here with
Kylie Nelson. And Sydney Gulliver.
All right, and the question of the week is, who is your favorite member of the broadcast?
Probably Abby Eastman. Abby Eastman.
Yeah, I agree. Abby Eastman. Good answer. Thank you. Now back to Connor and Marcus.
Neshoba, I'm here with Andrew Spratt.
Hello.
Andrew Spratt, what was your favorite memory at Neshoba, or what will you miss the most?
I think I'll miss going down to the band room, the practice room, and making some music with my friends and finding some new talent.
Neshoba News, I'm here with
Casey McKenna.
Casey McKenna. What was your favorite memory at Neshoba, or what will you miss the most?
Probably my senior year of Thanksgiving football when I watched Connor Salmon destroy the Clinton football team after they had a lot of stuff to say about him.
Thanks for the answer.
You're welcome.
Alright, Neshoba, I'm here with Mr. Carlos Bello. Mr. Carlos Bello, what was your favorite memory at Neshoba, or what will you miss the most?
My favorite memory at Neshoba was going to States for DECA my sophomore year, hanging out with all the seniors, juniors, and hanging out with my friends in Boston. Really good experience.
Sounds like a great time. Alright, Neshoba News, I'm with
Emma.
Alright, Emma. What was your most favorite memory at Neshoba, or what will you miss the most?
I think my favorite memory was the football games.
Good answer. Thank you. Alright, Mr. Aylin Oberle is here in Neshoba News.
Aylin, what is the most memorable experience you've had here at Neshoba?
Good question, Marcus. I think I'd have to go back to freshman year when we got to hop on the fan bus and go out to Foxborough to watch our football team win the state
Super Bowl.
championship.
Alrighty, Neshoba News. We are with Ashley Green.
Ashley, we have a couple questions for you. You being a senior, what is your favorite memory out of the 4 years or most memorable day? What are you going to miss the most?
My favorite memory at Neshoba was probably bringing in my fish to Miss Bullard's room.
Oh my gosh, I remember that when your mom delivered that. That was awesome.
Yeah, I couldn't carry it because it was so heavy, and then I think it was
Yeah,
you
I
came.
had to go help. Yeah,
Yep.
that was a good day.
Yeah, they're still alive. Guppy and Latavius. They're still swimming to
Yeah.
this day.
Shout out Karen Green.
Yeah, she's the best.
Anything you're going to miss?
I'm probably gonna miss the people and just Bolton. Yep.
Yeah.
Valid. Very valid.
Thank you, Ashley.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Let's go to Neshoba News. Here with Daniel. Daniel, we got a couple questions for you. Connor, start us off here.
So, Mr. Daniel, what was your favorite memory at Neshoba since you were a senior?
Well, I'm new here and first year here, but favorite memory just meeting all the boys, having that brotherhood. I'm gonna miss baseball a lot, and definitely just coming here because my other school is pretty small, so this has been amazing.
Yeah, it was definitely a pleasure playing with you and also meeting.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Glad to
Perfect.
meet you and glad you joined us at Neshoba. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Oh man, those were some good memories. Hey Mark, what's your favorite senior memory?
My favorite senior memory probably has to be all the fun times I've had in this broadcasting class. Now, let's go right on to our blooper reel.
It should be a blooper. Bloopers.
Are you recording right now?
My favorite part about Neshoba is the friendship.
One. You kidding me? Abigail. Literally.
Never going
One
up.
second.
Oh, we're going live from that? Okay, let's try that again. I thought this was going to be 2 takes.
Hi, I'm Michael Sutt, and welcome to sports. And this week we congratulate baseball on having a perfect
pitch of a game. Also, congrats to track on their amazing run, and congrats to Freddie Collins.
America, I love it so. Land of the free, home of the free, me of the free, 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 free. You see those kids running over there? That isn't even a real sport. I've never heard of the stair running Olympics.
What do you have to say about the socio-economic climate in America?
Kind of cringe.
500 more just to be the man who walked 500 miles, and I messed up the lyrics.
With just what you said instead of going all the way back to the beginning. All right? Okay.
They never suspect a thing.
Look, it doesn't even look like you're bouncing.
And they never suspected a thing.
8th graders, my advice would be, don't walk backwards in the hallways. You're really likely to run into something.
You may be saying, what goes into making a broadcast? Well, you could be a lead anchor on the broadcast. Now, you could also film our weekly broadcasts.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Thank you, Evelyn Coffee House. Thank you, Evelyn Coffee House.
It literally says thank. Now over to Sophia for a special report.
Last week, girls soccer had their senior night against Marlborough and came out with a 4-0 win. Nice job, ladies.
The boys soccer team played Algonquin on Saturday and tied 1-1. Congrats to EJ for being this week's MVP and becoming the top scorer in the league.
Time to get in the holiday spirit.
With winter upon us, many students are left feeling bored. Here are some fun things to do this winter to keep occupied. Once that sweet snow comes, go outside and build a snowman or a fort. Maybe go find a big hill to sled down. Wait, what?
That's okay.
2, 1.
Hi, I'm Michael Sutt, and S is for sports. Especially Freddie Collins for taking first and Caroline Collins for taking 6. You go, guys. And I'll take it.
Tim, do you want to be in this? No? Okay.
Hey, I'm here with
Giorgio DiDomenico.
So, Giorgio, did you hear about the most recent news? How all the gyms are shutting down in Massachusetts?
Are you serious?
Yeah, bro, 100% serious.
When is this? When is this?
Starting next week.
Oh, dude, I gotta get my pumps in, man. Why is Ben so angry?
Miss Foley's making him do question of the week again like she does every week.
Do you have any way to produce without Ben?
Unfortunately, no. I don't know about you guys, but I forgot the lag.
Thanks. What is wrong with me? I'm sorry. I don't know.
Just thanks, guys.
Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I have a problem.
You're on the 8th part. You're almost there.
I'm gonna keep doing this until I get it right.
Just hit my leg.
Yep.
Question of the week needs
Just the entire time.
Very serious.
Nothing funny about Michael's. 3, 2, 1.
Thanks. I'm sorry, can I just step outside for 2 seconds?
Can we kick Michael out of the room instead?
No, it's not Michael. It's not Michael. I just am laughing.
Scroll back. Sophia's gonna do her teacher feature.
Okay, do your teacher feature. I just need a minute. I'm sorry.
That's all, folks.
we say our final goodbye, there are a few people we would like to mention who are also leaving Neshoba.
Best of luck to Mr. Kroll, Miss French, Miss Williams, Miss Zoller, Dr. Form, Mrs. O'Neill, Dr. T, and Miss Clark.
Thank you so much for your hard work, dedication, and love over the years. Some of you have only been here a short time, while others made Neshoba their forever school a long time ago.
Either way, you've made a huge impact on our school community, and you will be missed.
Well, that's it, Neshoba. Our 20th episode has come to a close.
Let's get everyone in here.
Dude, he's so close!
Come on,